You are listening to Bang Radio.
Welcome to Bang Radio 102. I am Steve Maeda. I am your host of this episode. And today we are going to be taking you through some pretty interesting stuff. If you want to know more about this episode, different links, download the Guide to Good Sex, which is what this is all about. You know, what this is all about and what the Sexual Life stands for. So the Sexual Life, which produces this show, the company that I founded, it's all about being an expression of you. You want to have good sex, go to thesexuallife.com/102. Find out more about this episode and download the Guide to Good Sex. Whether you're listening to this on iTunes, Stitcher, or watching it on YouTube, because we're doing them video-wise now, subscribe, leave a comment, interact. Okay, what I want to talk to you about in this episode today is there's a couple parts to this. There's so many dimensions to this, but it's about how sex can fuck you up. When you're having sex, and we all know about this, when you're having sex and you get jaded, you get frustrated, you get angry, you get pissed, you get misogynistic, you get hateful towards men, towards women, jealous of other people, envious, you're a victim. But how sex, how your interaction, your birthright, what you were born to be and present can fuck you up. And where this actually comes from is it comes from an email that I got from one of my clients. It's somebody who just started with one of my programs, the TSL Online Virtual, and his name is James. It says, "Hey Steve, it's James. I was sitting here doing some catch-up work and came across what you said about not controlling or manipulating people, but about falling in love with genuinely being social, enjoying the act of being social just to be social." And look, this hit home for me because I find myself being angry in everyday social situations. You know, it can be a dark place. I've always kind of wanted to control women or manipulate them. It didn't start out that way. You know, I'm not some womanizer, but not having a bunch of success with women kind of makes you bitter, you know. I guess I'll say that my journey in pickup before I found you was kind of a revenge towards the women who turned me down, knowing that I would have the skill set to get them to want me, get them to follow me, and have some sort of masculine power out of that. I'm now starting to realize, like you say, if you are an expression of yourself, the world won't have a place for the people that aren't right for you, and it will have a place to connect with the people that are right for you, and so on. Now, the reason why I wanted to read this and why it is so important, why this, you know, and thank you so much, James, for allowing me to share this, you know, is a video blog, because I asked him beforehand, you know, he's a client of mine and he's fairly new with the whole TSL mindset. But what is so important about this is that when we start to feel connection with somebody, when we have been disconnected, we get fucked up. When we're in a world, and think about this, what our world teaches us, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, it's not about blaming other people. It's not about saying you are a misogynist. It's not about saying you are a feminist. It's not about saying you're wrong. It's not about saying that how you're learning harms people and kills people. It is actually about us coming together and connecting. You know, a man cannot be a full expression of a man until he connects with a woman. And a woman cannot be a full expression of a woman until she connects with a man. And if you're gay or, you know, whatever, bisexual, any sexuality, what I mean by that is not that it has to be man and woman, but you as a person, your expression is worthless until it exchanges and connects with another human being. And that's really what the sexual life is all about. You know, how we socialize, how we connect, how we teach our social dynamics is all based on this. And actually where he's getting at is his exploration with the identity workbook, with exploring yourself. Anybody who works with anything that TSL does has to explore themselves. And guess what? As men in our culture, we have been rejected, we have been denied, we have been starving. And when we're starving and we see other people eat, or we see that, you know, we're separate from this other culture of women, sex, beauty, you know, that we can't have, that we can't touch. And think about this if you're on the other side of it or wherever you're at in the equation. As long as you are disconnected from somebody, you're going to judge. In fact, judgment, antisocial, judgment doesn't come in rapport. It doesn't come in sex. When we're connecting with somebody in a deep level, we don't judge. We don't categorize. We don't label. We don't blame. we experience, we express, we share, we create. We do get hurt. But when we're in true rapport, when we're in true empathy, when we're in true seduction, we aren't judging. So where our judgment comes is from disconnect. And what we need to learn to do is connect. Man, think about this. Think about all the hate and pissed off and the anger, the rage from either of the sexes. Women saying, fuck men, what did they do to me? They're still earning more money. They're still getting more attention. They're teaching rape culture. They're teaching hate. Fuck you and everything you stand for. Or the men, on the other hand, saying, fuck you, bitch. You can walk around in a push-up bra, get more attention. You get the buys. I have to work for everything. I have to get stressed out. I have to have pain. I have to see you. I want to hate fuck you. I want to control you. I want to dominate you. And we hear this shit coming from both sides. What is that? Where is the answer in that? We cannot find the answer while sifting through the problem. If my life is in shambles, I'm going to have to look for an answer outside of myself. And what's so important about this, and I hate that I'm only getting to this now, is in this connection, in this healing process where men can heal, it comes with being able to experience and allow yourself to feel that anger, allow yourself to feel that pain, allow yourself to express it to a group of men, group of women, a community of people, men and women who are socially and sexually healthy or getting there or on that path to where we can regulate, not judge, not hate somebody for having these feelings, and come back to a point of balance where, and listen to what James is saying. I don't have it in front of me right now, and I'm kind of paraphrasing, but I'm starting to see that it's not about this anger, that true connection isn't about manipulation. It isn't about social leverage. It's not about social proof. And it's not about fucking social value. It is about you being born to be social, born to be sexual. And that is a beautiful thing. And let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, when women are offered an opportunity to be women, to be a sexual being, to be an intellectual being, to be a vessel of true expression. And I get it, not a lot of people are that because our culture is so detached. But when we have that opportunity, guess what we choose? And actually, we have a choice. We can be that good person. So men offer that to them. Women who are jaded by men, judgmental about men, listen to what James is saying here. Listen to what he's saying. He's saying, yes, I wasn't much of a womanizer because I didn't have the capability or skill set, but I wanted to. I wanted to control and manipulate women. I wanted revenge for that rejection that I got. But now that I have an opportunity and an outlet and a catalyst, a group of men to see what is going to make us better, what is going to make us connect, I choose to be the better man. The problem isn't that we're socially and sexually fucked up and blaming each other and finding a solution in that. The problem is that we haven't seen the outlet to be the better man, to be the better woman. And I truly believe in what the sexual life stands for, what we have done to create in the past 10 years is a social dynamic based on connection and authenticity, and the only really thing out there. Look, if you want to find out more about TSL, go to thesexuallife.com and you can read the liner notes of this at thesexuallife.com/102. But if you really want to get in the exchange of this, put down your opinions, put down your judgment, put down your blame, put down your fucking search for a bullshit answer. Go out and say hello to somebody. Go out and get to know somebody who isn't you. Look into their eyes and feel them. Stop making it, is this a man? Is this a woman? Are they racist? Are they Republican? Are they Democrat? But who is this human being in front of me? And how can I feel them? How can I let them feel me? We might get hurt. We might feel good. But we'll definitely be on the path to be human. And that's what it's all about. You're born to be social. You're born to be sexual. You are born to be you. Go out and live it. Thanks for watching.